In the physical world, alchemy was once viewed as a mysterious blend of science and magic aimed at transmuting base metals, like lead, into precious gold. Yet on a deeper, more spiritual level, alchemy has always been about transformation of the self. Our lead represents limiting beliefs, old wounds, and personal blockages, while our gold symbolizes wisdom, renewed strength, and inner liberation. Today, we'll walk through a simple yet potent ritual, one that uses ancient alchemical symbols and magical glyphs to help you transform your own personal lead into spiritual gold. This ritual is designed to guide you on a journey inward, where you'll work energetically to transmute the denser aspects of your being into lighter, freer expressions of your highest self. Throughout the ages, countless esoteric traditions have emphasized that real magic begins within you. All external rituals are but mirrors for the power you already hold. So gather your intention, open your heart, and let us embark on this alchemical journey together. Part 1. Understanding the esoteric principle of alchemy. To better appreciate the significance of our ritual, let's first understand the essence of alchemy. In medieval Europe, alchemists sought a literal transformation, turning common metals into gold. But beneath that literal pursuit lay a powerful metaphor for the transformation of the spirit. These texts spoke of sulfur, mercury, and salt, but they also subtly hinted at the aspects of the human psyche, our passions, intellect, and foundational nature. Lead is heavy, dense, and inert. Symbolically, it corresponds to our burdens, fears, grudges, self-doubt, and any belief that keeps us from living authentically. Gold, in contrast, is radiant, incorruptible, and precious. It corresponds to our highest potential, wisdom, insight, and compassionate awareness. In esoteric studies, the classic phrase, "as above, so below," reminds us that transformation on the physical level is intrinsically connected to transformation on the spiritual level. By working with symbols, alchemical glyphs, runes, or other sacred iconography, you can trigger inner shifts that mirror the alchemist's quest. You become both the laboratory and the experiment, merging the material and mystical aspects of your being. Part 2. Preparation for the ritual. Before we begin, you'll want to prepare a few simple items. A quiet, sacred space. Find a calm area where you won't be disturbed. You may wish to dim the lights, burn incense, or diffuse essential oils that resonate with transformation, such as frankincense or myrrh. Paper and writing tool. Choose a small piece of paper. Parchment or thick paper lends a ceremonial feel, but any paper will do. This is where you'll write down the lead you intend to transmute. Alchemical or transformational symbol. Print or draw an alchemical glyph, rune, or sigil that represents transmutation for you. Popular choices might include the symbol for Mercury, the Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail, or even something like the runic symbol for transformation, Dagaz for dawn and breakthrough. If you prefer, you can also create your own sigil specifically for this ritual. Fire-safe bowl or cauldron. We'll be using a symbolic flame or candle to represent the purifying fire of alchemy. Make sure you have a fireproof container nearby to safely burn your paper. A candle. White, gold, or even black candles can all work. Choose whatever color you intuitively feel connects you to the idea of transformation. Once these items are gathered, set the mood. If you like, play gentle music that puts you in a meditative state. Anoint your candle with essential oil if you wish, charging it with the intention of turning lead into gold in the spiritual sense. Now let us move into the ritual step by step. Part 3. creating sacred space and invoking intention. Close your eyes for a moment and take 3 slow, mindful breaths. Feel your body relax more with each inhale and exhale. With your mind centered, speak an invocation, either silently or aloud. You might say something like, "I stand at the threshold of transformation. May this sacred ritual awaken the alchemical fire within me, turning all that is heavy, stagnant, or limiting into wisdom, light, and gold. Let this be done for the greatest good of my soul's journey." As you speak these words, visualize a soft golden glow surrounding you. Imagine this gentle light forming a protective sphere in your space, ensuring only beneficial energies are present. Your intention is now set, and the sacred container for your ritual is established. Part 4. Releasing the lead. With reverence, pick up your piece of paper and your writing tool. Reflect on what aspects of yourself feel like lead at this moment. It might be a limiting belief like, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't trust myself." It could be a lingering resentment or guilt. It could be fear of stepping into your authentic power. Whatever feels heavy, stuck, or burdensome, give it a name. On the paper, write down these words or short phrases, no more than a sentence or two. As you write, imagine the energy of these blockages pouring out of your heart, mind, or body and flowing onto the paper. You're effectively transferring this symbolic lead onto a surface where you can better witness it, contain it, and ultimately transform it. When you're finished writing, take a moment to read what you've written. Acknowledge that these burdens have served a purpose at some point, protecting you, teaching you lessons. Feel gratitude for the awareness they've provided, for even the densest experiences have the seeds of wisdom within. Part 5. The alchemical fire. Light your candle with intent. See it as the spark of alchemical fire that will purify and transform. Gaze into the flame for a few moments, letting its dance mesmerize your eyes and calm your spirit. Fire, in the alchemical tradition, is the great catalyst, breaking down old forms so new growth can emerge. When you feel ready, hold your paper, the one with your burdens, over the fire-safe bowl or cauldron. Carefully bring the flame to the edge of the paper. As it begins to burn, recite or affirm, "By the purifying flame, I release what no longer serves. I honor the lessons these burdens have taught me. And now, I surrender them to the fire, ready for transmutation." Watch the paper burn. Observe the smoke curling upward, carrying the energy of your burdens away. As the ashes fall into the bowl, picture all that lead dissolving, its essence shifting, preparing for rebirth as gold. Allow yourself to feel a sense of relief, of spaciousness. Symbolically, you have begun the dissolution phase of alchemy, where the old is broken down, leaving a space for something new to emerge. Part 6. Invoking the gold. Now, place your chosen alchemical glyph, magical rune, or personal sigil before you. This symbol is your anchor for the transmutation process. It represents gold, enlightenment, and renewal. Hold your hands above it, or gently place one hand on it. Take another deep breath. As you exhale, invite new energy into the space you've cleared. You might say, "I welcome the light of transformation. May I integrate the lessons from my past in a way that uplifts my spirit. I now embody the gold of wisdom, clarity, and self-love." Visualize a golden white light streaming down from above or welling up from the earth. If that resonates more, see it merging with the symbol you've chosen, infusing the symbol with luminous energy. Then see that same energy flowing into your hands, traveling through your arms, and filling your entire being with radiant gold. Take a moment to really feel this shift. Sense the space where the lead once resided is now filled with warmth, clarity, and possibility. Part 7. Sealing the ritual. With your ritual nearing completion, it's time to seal in the transformation. Gently fold or roll up your alchemical symbol and place it somewhere special, maybe under a crystal on your altar, in a journal, or even tucked into a safe pocket of clothing you'll wear often. By keeping it close, you remind yourself daily of your intention to continue transmuting any residue of lead into gold. When you feel the ritual is complete, express gratitude to yourself for doing the work, to the element of fire for its purification, and to the universal forces that support your transformation. Extinguish the candle, unless you wish to let it burn down naturally, and dispose of the ashes with respect. You can bury them in the earth, scatter them to the wind, or wash them away in running water. As you return to ordinary awareness, bring a sense of mindful reverence. You have taken a powerful step toward reshaping your personal narrative and unlocking your inner alchemist. Part 8. Why this works. You might be wondering, why does a simple ritual with symbols and fire actually feel so transformative? The answer lies in the power of the mind and spirit. Symbols have long been used to communicate concepts that transcend language. Alchemical glyphs, runes, and sigils encode centuries, if not millennia, of spiritual energy and intention. When you engage with these symbols in a focused, mindful way, you activate deeper layers of your psyche. The actions, writing down your burdens, burning them, inviting new light, take intangible feelings and give them tangible form. This helps your mind and heart process changes in a direct, experiential manner, making the transformation feel real on both conscious and subconscious levels. Alchemy reminds us that just as base metals have the potential to become gold, so too do our fears and flaws contain seeds of wisdom. The lead in your life is not wasted. It holds experiences that can be distilled into spiritual growth. The ritual you've performed highlights that all aspects of the self, light and shadow, can be synthesized into wholeness. Part 9. Continuing the path. A single ritual, while powerful, is often just the beginning of a continuous journey. To maintain momentum, reflect daily. Spend a few minutes each day meditating or journaling on how you feel after the ritual. Notice if limiting beliefs resurface, and gently remind yourself of the transmutation you initiated. Nurture self-compassion. Every time you catch yourself falling into old patterns, pause and say, "I forgive myself and welcome transformation." This act of compassion supports ongoing alchemy of the soul. Embrace symbolism. Consider exploring other esoteric symbols, such as the phoenix, rebirth, the crescent moon, change, or even planetary sigils. Each can be integrated into new rituals that reinforce your commitment to self-transformation. Stay curious, read up on the history of alchemy, or dive into mythic stories about transformation, like the Greek myths of metamorphosis or the legends of ascended masters. These narratives can inspire and reinforce your newfound perspective. Remember, transformation is not about eradicating every challenge in life, but rather learning to engage with challenges in a way that reveals your innate strength and wisdom. Conclusion. Congratulations on completing this alchemical ritual. By turning lead into gold, you have symbolically released what once weighed you down and welcomed new radiance into your life. The beauty of inner alchemy lies in its accessibility. You don't need elaborate tools or rare substances. The true philosopher's stone, is your willingness to evolve. May this short ritual serve as a catalyst, reminding you that within every shadow lies the potential for light, and within every challenge lies the potential for profound wisdom. Let the spark you've ignited today grow into a steady flame of self-discovery, guiding you ever onward in your esoteric quest. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May your path be illuminated and your heart be filled with the gold of spiritual realization.